Sometimes the best of friends can become the worst of enemies. And today I'm looking back on some memorable best friend betrayals. That was the case with TJ and Brandon. They were childhood best friends, but both slept with the same girl, Amber. Amber admitted to cheating on TJ with Brandon, and she was here to find out which of them was the father of her baby. Take a look.
I've been with my girl for about 2 years now, almost 2 years, and just recently we had a kid together back in October. And I was excited because, I mean, I was scared, believe me, I was scared, but...
Well, because you're very young, right?
Yeah, I'm 19, but when my son got in my arms, I was so happy. I knew that I was meant to be the father for the rest of his life. And I just want to do all the things that daddies do with their kids, you know? Just take him out, dress him up, put him in fresh shoes. I want him to be fly like his daddy. Well, she looked at me and said, "How much do you love me?" I said, "What do you mean? I love him no matter what, unconditionally. You know what I mean? He's my son." Well, she goes, "Well, I don't want you to ever hate me or leave me, but I want to make sure you love him." And I was like, "Well, of course." She goes, "Well, there's a chance that he might not be yours because I did cheat on you." And
this is a girl that you've been with for 2 years?
About 2 years now, yeah.
And so you're 19 years old, young girl,
Yeah.
You're totally in love with her. She gets pregnant, you're nervous, you have a son, and then she says...
She said there's a possibility it's probably her other baby's father, who she already had a daughter with.
So she had a child before?
Yes.
And so this is the guy that she slept with?
Yes.
That now he could turn out, maybe he's the father of the child that you think is your son.
Yeah.
Let's bring him out. Brandon.
No. Yo, how could you? Let me tell you something, dog. Man, you won't whip behind my back, dog. Man, you won't whip behind my back.
Friends, man.
Hey, man, you won't whip behind my back, dog.
My girl.
Nah, man.
Why don't you tell me what's going on?
TJ, man, me and him were real good friends. Yeah, we were real tight. We grew up since we were about this high, man. All the time, man. We chilled, rode bikes, chilled all the time, went to school, helped each other with homework, everything, played football together, and everything. And this man, he just steps on my toes. Go with my baby's mom and everything.
Were you like you had a child with Amber, right?
Yes.
Were you still dating her? Were you still with her when he started sleeping with her?
We were split up for maybe about 3 or 4 weeks. If
you were split up 3 or 4 weeks.
She told me
that she was a little longer.
And did you still have feelings for her?
Yeah.
And you wanted...
This is my baby's mom, man.
And so you said what? We're gonna take a little break?
No, man, she just pretty much just told me to get out. Pretty much, because I was on drugs pretty bad and everything, and I was trying to make my life better. I'm trying to better for myself, but now I'm actually, I'm clean and everything. No, I'm clean.
I'll ask you first. Is Amber a good mother?
Yeah, she's a great mother.
Is she a good mother?
Yes.
And she's only 17 years old. Let's bring out Amber.
You don't trust me with money when you're the one out there snorting cocaine, spending all your money on cocaine?
At least she's there every night, puts him to bed when she's crying, when she's sick. She's just at the hospital for
whenever
hours.
I try to call, whatever, a lot of times they don't even pick up the phone, and whenever I try to go to visit, they don't let me come over, so it don't hurt your feelings.
No, that is not even, he does not have nothing to do.
Because we ain't
See,
even
you
have no
kids,
problems
we
until
have
now.
gave you many opportunities to see your kids take care of them. You don't want nothing to, whatever, whatever.
Whatever.
Amber, I'm gonna ask both guys to leave the stage so I can talk to Amber. So you tell me, what do you want?
I want TJ to be the father.
You want TJ to be the father, and you want to be with TJ?
Yes.
And your feelings towards Brandon?
None. I hate him. I can't stand him.
Well, you don't hate him that much if you're sleeping with him.
It was a one-time thing, and it will never happen again.
Well, it wasn't a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And your mom's name is?
Faith.
Let's bring her out.
You've been there for my granddaughter?
Yeah.
No, you have not, Brandon.
Yes, I have.
I've been the sole provider for that girl. I have been the sole provider, and I will continue to do the same.
I have, Faith.
When, Brandon?
I have. I've been trying as hard as I can. Whenever I try to call y'all, most of the time ignore my calls.
I took you in. I had to be apparent to you because all you wanted to do was smoke the crack, Brandon.
No. Before we get to these DNA results, Mom.
Oh, my God, please let it be TJ.
Is there any possibility that someone else could be the father of your child?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
For real. For real.
Both of you took DNA tests.
Oh, God, please.
And TJ,
You are the father.
you are not the father.
God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Don't hug him. Oh, God.
TJ is not the biological father of this child. You might be. You have one child already with Amber. But you may or may not be the father of this child. And if you could pick the results of this DNA test, what would you pick?
I wish that I could be the father.
You want to be the
Yes.
father.
Oh, God.
You
I'm
hope.
I'm better in my life now. I'm starting to try to be in life a lot more than what I was.
And you are hoping.
The drugs was what
You
was
are
taking over
hoping
my life.
that you're the father of this little boy.
Yes.
Maybe on that paper, but you'll never be his daddy. Here's his daddy.
And the results for your DNA test is that Brandon, you are the father.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
You have a little girl and a little boy. And I hope that you do the right thing and at least support your children.
You need to grab TJ.
You, my friend, can get off my stage. I hope that you come in and really be a force in your daughter's life now.
Yes, sir.
Because she's 17 years old, young mother. It's got to be very difficult being 17, raising 2 children. I can't imagine how difficult it is. But I know you care about your daughter, and you're going to be a good mother, right?
Yes.
You're going to do everything you can for those children.
Yes.
Thank you for being on the show. I hope this has helped you a little bit clear the paternity of your son,
Thank you.
and this helps you in some way. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
It don't even matter because
Well, I want to talk to you alone, young man, so I'm going to ask you two to leave the stage.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to do a show where I finally have a young man that gets it. A young man that understands it's about taking care of the children. And I know it's not the outcome that you were hoping for,
not at all. Not at all.
and you got some tough news today. But the thing is, it's not who gave the seed, right? It's who's there for the children.
That's what I was saying. I mean, talk is cheap, and he says all this, he says all that. I seen what he's did with his daughter. He should be thanking me for doing what I did for his daughter, because I'm there for his daughter. So, like I said, he can talk all he wants. I know what's gonna happen. He's not gonna be there.
Daddy's the guy that's there. Daddy's not the guy that's snorting cocaine and running around and do whatever he's doing. That's not Daddy.
Yeah, it might be his biological father, but like you said, it's not his father. It's not his daddy.
Who are you?
I'm his daddy.
There you go.
Thank you.
Justine was sure that the father of her child, Dorian, was having an affair with his best friend, Annayia. And when the women confronted each other, tempers ran hot. Watch how this best friend betrayal turned out.
Dorian and I have been together for 2 years now, and we have a son together. I think Dorian is cheating on me with his friend, Annayia. He's telling me he's going to go play basketball, but then again, he's going to hang out with her. When I confront him, it's, oh, we're just friends, we're just hanging out, and I brung her to meet my son. Why are you bringing her to meet my son if you're not doing anything? I think he's cheating on me because a relative told me that he brings Annayia to his house when I'm at work. Not too long ago, we went to the mall, and me and him was walking, and I seen her, and she put her head down, and he act like he never seen her a day in his life. Why couldn't you say hi then? Annayia told him that I cheated during our relationship, but Dorian knew it was a lie because I was pregnant, home, all the time. My feet were swollen. It was summertime. I was not going outside. I tried confronting Annayia, but she acts guilty and hangs up the phone on me. She's disrespecting me, she's disrespecting my son, and she's disrespecting my family. And I don't appreciate it. I would like for Dorian to just cut her off. What is it with her? Why do you have to still keep constantly talking to her? I deserve Dorian to grow up, be a man, take care of his son, stop hanging out with this girl, and be a better father.
I've never cheated on her. You know, Annayia and I are just friends. I've never cheated on her while we were together. When we were broken up, I've been loyal the whole time. You know, she just needs to grow up and just start trusting me.
Annayya's your best friend. How long have you been friends with Annayia?
Since like middle school, like 7th grade.
So like a long time. And you've never had any sexual connection with her?
No, not at all.
So why does Justine think you're cheating on her?
Because basically like a few weeks ago, I talked to Annayia on the phone, and she was saying she was going to go to a school or something to get some transcripts or whatever. And I was like, I'm not doing anything. I can pick you up to take you to the school. That's what happened. Then she came to my house, and then
Annayia came back to your house?
Yeah, she came to my house and met my son and everything, and that was it. And then I took her home because.
But Justine wasn't
Justine,
home
yeah,
when
Justine
you brought
wasn't
home
there.
Annayia?
No.
And then Justine found out about it and was mad?
Yeah. And I dropped Annayia back off because she was meeting up with a friend to go work out. And I called her later that day, and she was like, I'm about to hop in the shower or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I texted her and was like, when you get out the shower, call me. Justine seen the text message and immediately was like, oh, you must have been having sex with her because who else, you know, why are you telling her take a shower and all this and that? And I was like, no, it's none of that. Like, we've never done anything, just strictly friends.
And then how, with all Justine's accusations, how's the friendship with you and Annayia? How does it affect you guys?
It's like, we talk like every now and then because just Justine's like, oh, you must want her, so go talk to her. You want to be with her, but that's not the case at all.
You're not sleeping with her as much then?
No, not at all, not at all.
Yeah, buddy. I remember being 20. So do you think she ever cheated on you?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, but
I would
here's
hope
the
not.
thing. She came here, and my wife said she refused to take a lie detector test.
I went, yeah.
So you're here, you're taking one, proving it to her, but she comes and she says, nah, I ain't doing it, ain't about me, you know. I don't know if she talks like that, but, you know. I'm improvising here.
Yeah, that was a good job. I don't know. Well, when you think about that, like she refused to, you know.
Well, my thing is, if you're here, both people should take it, right? It's either. All right. Let's meet your girlfriend and the mother of your child, Justine.
First of all, you a liar. You are a liar.
I'm not lying about anything.
How are you gonna lie like that?
I'm not lying about anything.
You
You're
are
just
a
jealous
liar.
and insecure.
How?
She's just a friend. That's
How?
all she is.
So you
Just-
let her, when I'm at work, basically supporting you because you don't got no job, you go and take her to our house to meet my son.
One is
And
one.
then it's like, oh, why'd you do it? Oh, because I want her to meet my son. Why do you want her to meet your son? Does she want to be the stepmom? Do you want to be with her?
Have you ever cheated on Dorian?
No, I haven't.
And you refused to take a lie detector test?
Because I didn't come here for that. He came here to prove to me. I don't care what y'all say, I'm not cheating. I never cheated.
But, and if you ever watch my show, I always say, it's not fair in a relationship when you both have problems, when one is saying, okay, I'll do it, another one says, no, I'm not doing it, it ain't about me. It's about both of you.
He wants to get back with me. And I told him, no disrespect to the show or anything, because I love your show, but it's just like, I did not want to be here. I did not want to come.
Right.
I didn't care if he was telling the truth or not. I would have
You
still
still want to
tried
be with him.
work it out.
And here's the thing. When you're young and good looking like you both are, other people are going to want to be with you. I mean, that's just, that's nature. And you're going to have to put up with that. I mean, my wife has to put up with it all the time.
Like she said, about her not taking it.
You know what? Let's meet her. Let's meet Annayia.
What's your problem with me? For real, what's your problem with me? I have no issue with
I don't have nothing.
What's your problem? I swear that I think you guys. I'm not trying to get in between it, but you sitting up here trying to say I'm doing this, I'm doing that, saying that I have STDs. Are you kidding me?
I never said you had a STD.
You didn't? So you wasn't going around saying that I was a homewrecker, I had STDs, I was sleeping with Dorian?
said that a day in my life, Annayia.
Then how did I hear about it?
I don't know.
How did I hear about it? It's just coming out the air. That's what it
How
is.
did I hear about a whole bunch of that you done with this?
What have I done? We have been best friends since the 7th grade.
I do not care.
You used to be friends. What are you talking about?
You lied.
Lied about what?
You lied saying that I was having sex with somebody.
I never told Dorian anything like
No,
that.
I said you was
never
hanging out
told
with
him that.
someone, and they told me, and you got mad. I never said anything about having sex
you a
with someone.
liar.
I got to be honest, and I hate saying this, I really do, especially with young, and you have a child. But I got to be honest because I've come to your house a million times when I wore a uniform. And I'm just going to tell you, I don't think either one of you should be in this relationship.
I don't want to be.
Dorian came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked him, have you ever had sexual intercourse with Annayia? He said no. While in a relationship with Justine, have you had any sexual contact with any other female? He said no. While in a relationship with Justine, have you ever had any sexual intercourse with any other female? He said no. And the results for Dorian's lie detector test is Dorian told the truth.
I'd like an apology or something.
I'm sorry.
I think someone else deserves an apology.
I'm sorry.
Can I have a hug or something? Please?
I'm a bigger woman. It's okay.
I don't know, like I said, even though you passed the lie detector test, I say it all the time. When you're at 20, I don't know if you want to be in a committed relationship where you have to answer to anybody. You know, this is your young years of your life. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to have a lot of friends. At 20, you have a million friends. And then when you get to be my age, you got like 4. You know, so it does. You will, because you don't have time for that many people in your life because now you got kids and everything else. So, you know, do whatever you want to do. I hope it works out, and I hope you be civil. And I got to say, you are a breath of fresh air. Somebody 18, you know, no matter what happens to the two of you, we're going to want to know what happens if you stay together or if you go your own ways. But you obviously, you gotta help her with the child. You got to take the pressure off her. You know, you got to help her. So that's it, okay? Good luck, man. I hope this helps you a little bit, okay? Really good. Nice meeting you. Very nice meeting you. Shakeem's birthday trip turned ugly when he got the feeling that his best friend Charlton slept with his girlfriend Kaiisha. Take a look how this BFF drama unfolded.
My ex-boyfriend is insane, and he thinks that I cheated on him with his best friend, and I don't care for either one of them. 4 months ago, I broke up with him because he's always been insecure. He treats me like an object. He always wants me around him. I have to tell him all my whereabouts and what I'm doing at every second. And even if I'm at work, I have to update him constantly. Last February in the Poconos, I took Shakeem on a birthday trip around Valentine's Day. So Shakeem got flat out blackout drunk, and he believes while he was drunk that me and Charlton basically had sex on the trip. I would never sleep by Charlton, nor would I look at him twice on the street, because he's ugly. So me and Shakeem been broken up for 4 months, but I'm using him for my needs. But I'm done with him. I know he misses me. He texts me every day. He asks me if I'm okay. Like I said, he's insane. Like, matter of fact, we were together for 3 years, and it does hurt that he would think that I would cheat on him after all the stuff I've been through with him. It reflects badly on my character. It makes me look crazy. So I don't want to be a girl who's known who's just gonna cheat on their boyfriend with their best friend, because that's not me and that's nothing I'd ever do. After the test comes out, I can't wait to embarrass Shakeem. He's a loser. He is.
Thank God that video's over because I'm tired of her voice already. Long story short, Steve, she did a great thing taking me to the Poconos for my birthday. She invited my friend and another one of my friends, and she invited 2 of her friends. Long story short, where I'm getting at is, by the time we got to the Poconos, I was already like passed out, drunk. 2 hours in, we already settled and checked in. Long story short, I'm asleep now, right? Imagine you sleep. The Airbnb is fine. Like, it visually looks fine. And you wake up, it looks like elephants and tigers and everything went through it. It looks crazy. And then when you wake up, everybody's face is, oh, he's up. I'm like, hold on, like, I'm rubbing my eyes, like, what happened? I said, what I miss? I'm thinking about to tell me, oh, we did this, we did that. They like, you know, we just partied. I'm like, y'all just partied. Like, how'd that sound? Like, y'all just partied. Like, that's it. Like, what? Like, tell me. Nobody has an answer. Nobody has a solid answer, and it all matches. So it's like, okay, whatever. I do check her phone. I feel like if she checks my phone, there's no reason why I can't check her phone. It is what it is. She only had like 30 to 35 contacts on her phone. She did not have them as a contact before the Poconos. She had them as a contact after Poconos.
So you think your best friend slept with your girlfriend?
I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah.
I'm only here because you got that paperwork, and I know that you have the answer. It was so sincere the way I gave him the money. He literally felt like he had to tell me what he witnessed. Like, he literally said, like, I can't even be taking money from you.
What did he tell you?
He said, Shakeem, honestly, I know it's been a long time, and I apologize for waiting so long to tell you, and I probably wouldn't have told you if you didn't give me this money. But, like, but I appreciate the honesty, though. I appreciate the honesty. He said, when you fell asleep, he witnessed with his own 2 eyeballs Kaiisha and Charlton kissing. But when I asked her, it was like on a, man, you gotta think about it, we already broken up already, so she doesn't owe me any loyalty. She doesn't even owe me an answer, to be honest with you. But she laughed.
She still says that she didn't do this.
Yeah, she laughed. And to me, it's like, I can't even take her serious because she was a whole clown during our relationship.
Are you still good friends with Charlton?
Not the same.
Not the same.
The vibe is definitely the same. Ever since it came about, it's hard to look him in the eyes. Like, imagine, like, I really, like, this is somebody I knew from when I was younger. It's not like he's like somebody I met 10 years ago. I knew him for 2 decades plus. And he has a history of doing slime bull. I'm not even gonna lie to you, choose my French. He has a history of doing it. We already had situations where I wasn't involved, but I'm watching him bold-faced lie to another one of our friends to a similar situation to this. So I already know what he's capable of. So it's different if, like, I didn't see him.
So what's the chances he passes his lie detector test?
Steve, I'm not gonna lie to you.
What you not gonna lie about?
Steve, I'm not gonna lie to you.
What you mean, hold on?
Steve,
What you mean
he's a
not gonna
clown,
lie?
Steve. He's saying everybody, he's saying I'm a clown. He's saying Kaiisha's a clown.
You're
really a clown.
How?
You see how he talks down
First
on
of
me?
all, you dead body. You
You're
know
a clown. You're a clown. What's up, bro? What's up?
Hold on.
I'm
Why
here,
you keep saying
bro.
what's up like I'm not
I'm
like
here,
that?
bro.
Hold on.
What's up?
Stop saying what's up like I'm not like that, boy. You know I'm like that. Stop playing on me, boy. Stop playing on me, boy. Just know you know what I know.
Shut up.
You know what I know.
Stop playing with me, bro.
You know I'm like that, too, so I don't know why you acting on the show.
Did you have sex with Kaiisha?
No, I don't even look at her like that. She's not.
I need that paperwork.
She's nothing to me.
But there was a lot of drinking going on, right?
There was drinking going on, but I don't drink to the point where I don't remember stuff. I'm not like
that.
If I,
Miami?
But
Miami?
I'm saying,
Miami?
He's a clown, you see?
California?
Why would he say that?
I don't know why he would say that. First of all, that friend has a history of even lying. And
you don't, and you don't, and you don't.
He knows that.
And you
He
don't.
knows that.
And
He
you
knows that.
don't.
Bro, stop talking
And you
to me,
don't.
bro.
And you
He
don't.
knows that.
That would be, if you failed the test, that'd be pretty bad that you would do that.
If he failed the test, he knows my body. I'm gonna slap fire him on the Steve Wilkos show.
Hello. Don't boo me. Don't boo me, because he's a clown.
Boo! Yes, boo her.
Before the
Poconos, Shakeem was always insecure. Anything I did, he was following me. He would ask me what I'm doing all the time, liking. He would ask about pictures. I came to clear my name. I work. I'm going after my dreams.
But you don't even care about him, right?
Nah, he's
What's
a
your
clown.
dream, by the way?
Right now, I'm a stylist, so I want to keep working in styling. I want to go
why.
in the entertainment business. You don't know why?
I don't know why.
You don't know why?
I don't know why.
And they may be putting these corny-ass boots because of you. But anyways, it's fine. It's fine, but...
What made you kiss Charlton?
I ain't kiss Charlton. I didn't do nothing with him.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Why'd his friend say that he saw you two making out?
Because his friend's a clown just like him. He probably wanted the money. And you gave it to him. How'd that make you feel?
Did the accusations of this break you two up?
No, I've been wanting to leave this man. Like, I'm over him. Like, I was like, let me take him for this trip that you begged me.
I begged you?
You begged me. That you begged me for.
So you don't love Shakeem?
I love Shakeem.
You do?
Y'all want to be honest? I don't love her, though.
Please. Yo, I gotta laugh. He still do. He was just in my phone before the show.
So I wonder. You know why I called you? You only got one thing that's good about you. We ain't even got to talk about it, though. Other than that,
and my money, right? And the trip, right? You don't got nothing else.
I hear you.
You do.
I hear you.
So if you call him up and say,
you don't say nothing.
I just want these
You don't say nothing.
Where's the results? Is that the package?
Mind your business.
Let's get the mail.
Let's get the mail right there. Let's get the mail.
Paperwork.
So
Shut up.
So if you called up Shakeem, would he come over?
Duh. If I post an Instagram story, he's coming. He's outside. I don't even gotta call you. He's outside.
Who thinks that she's a dirty dog?
Thank you. Thank you.
Kaiisha, you're up first, and we asked you, did you ever have sexual contact with Charlton? You answered no. Did you ever have sexual intercourse with Charlton? You answered no. Results came back the same to each question, and they came back that you told the truth.
I told the truth, Steve. I told the truth, Steve. Wait, who the clown? Wait, who's the dirty dog? Your mama. Look, your mama.
They all like
Your
on his side.
mama. Now we quiet, silent, right? He ain't got nothing to say. He not have no more.
Look at him.
Go run off the stage.
You just
know
look
how the show
stupid.
go? You know how the show go? Go run off.
Look at his face.
So Charlton, we asked you, did you ever have sexual contact with Kaiisha? He answered no. Did you ever have sexual intercourse with Kaiisha? He answered no. And the results are the same as Kaiisha's.
Oh.
You're
I don't even care about you. I don't care about you.
You better be.
My fault, bro. I ain't gonna for my
Nah,
fault.
you really a clown, though, bro.
You can leave, though. I ain't gonna lie. You can leave, because your job in here is done.
I'm on the show and I'm cute. Now what's up?
You're not even that cute.
Now what's up? My new man's in tune. Now what's up?
My fault, bro. I ain't gonna for my fault, bro. My fault.
Wait, can we go? I'm done with him.
You've been excused. Like, I don't know why you here.
You really violent, though. You really violated, bro. You brought me on the show.
So even though
For something I could have just told you.
you guys,
lying, though.
you never really broke up your friendship, but there was tension because of these feelings.
Of course, the
and then this friend that tells you this.
I need my money back.
Yeah. So can this completely put this to rest now?
I do apologize for being on the show, but I'm not apologizing for basically accusing you.
That's why he's a clown. You feel me?
Well, you guys are cool with each other?
He's a clown to me, but he's all right now. He's a clown, though.
Nice meeting you.
I appreciate you.
Good luck to you.
Steve, it's a pleasure. Thank you for that paperwork.
London was only dating David for 6 months when she began to suspect he was sneaking around with her best friend, Drea. Watch how this best friend deception played out. You pushed them to be friends.
I didn't even push them. It was just, we was all hanging out, and they was being rude to each other. Like, look, you're my boyfriend, you're my best friend. Be nice, be cordial
And now
to
they're
each
nice,
other.
and now you're unhappy.
No, it's beyond nice, though. It's beyond nice. They're being flirtatious.
Being flirtatious.
Yeah.
Because he's nice to her?
No, it's beyond that. They're always texting. It makes no sense for them to text all the time.
So if you're texting, you're having sex?
No, it's not that.
Well, then what is it?
Because it's the fact that what are they always texting about? 24/7?
Well, do you ever say, let me look at the text?
No.
Why
He doesn't
not?
let me go through his phone. I went through his phone one time, and that's only because I was using it.
And what did you find?
She texted him and said, oh, I had a good time with you today.
And did you confront him?
I did, and then she said, oh, it wasn't like that. We only hung out one time. No, but she lied about that. They hung out more than one time.
How many times did they hang out?
Honestly, I don't even know.
How long you been with your boyfriend?
6 months.
6 months. Do you love him?
Yeah.
You love him?
Yeah.
You see a future there?
Huh?
You see a future?
Yeah.
What kind of future do you see with them?
I mean, we've been talking about moving in together and everything, but I'm not going to if he's doing my best friend.
Yeah, if he's doing your best friend, I want to move in with him either. You got a boyfriend, and if he ended up sleeping with your best friend, that would hurt anybody. But even if that did happen, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, my
You
feelings,
find some
like,
other good-looking guy, and you're on your way.
No, it's more than that. Like, this is my best friend. Like, I tell her everything.
How long have you been best friends with her?
For over a year.
For over a year?
Yeah, and like, she's like a sister to me. I'm closer to her than I am to my real sisters.
Let's bring out your boyfriend, David.
Really, that is your best friend. That is your best friend.
I know that, and I understand
is your
that.
best friend.
What's the
That
okay.
is your best
So
friend.
why you texting her all the time?
Why would you think that? Why would you think that?
Why are you always texting her?
Talk about you, of course. You the one that always accusing me of doing that.
Okay, so you talk. So you talk to her about me all the time.
Your
all
best
the time?
friend, London. Really?
Yes, really.
Your best friend.
Really,
if
yes.
this is your best friend, why would I do that to hurt you? Why would I do that? That is your best friend.
So what?
That is your best friend.
Well, apparently it doesn't mean
okay, one compliment means the world to you now? What, one compliment?
No,
One
it's not
compliment.
that. No,
one
it's beyond that. Why didn't you tell me then?
Beyond
Why
what?
didn't you tell me
Beyond
then?
what?
Why didn't you
Beyond
tell
what?
me then?
Beyond
Why didn't you tell me then?
Tell you what? That we talk?
Yeah.
That we talk?
Yeah.
We talking now? What do you mean?
London.
And you don't care.
This is your best friend,
And you
London.
don't care.
London.
Your best friend obviously cares about you.
Why don't you go?
Do you really think she's gonna cheat on me with me?
Okay. Do you?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me.
So why y'all best friends if you really believe that?
Okay.
If that's the case, why y'all best friends? None of my homies. I don't have to worry about none of my homies. And they
David, come on now. I don't want to send you to your room.
I mean, it makes no sense.
I know.
It makes no
doesn't
sense.
make no sense.
She's around all my homies all day. I do not question none of that.
Okay.
I have no questions about it.
So do you hang around with her friend when she doesn't know about it?
Yes, I hang around with her friend.
Why do you do that?
To get to know her better. I have no idea. I've never been around her more than a year. 6 months, Steve?
But honestly.
What about the last 6 months?
If you want to get to know her, shouldn't you spend time with her?
And I always do. I talk to her. I mean, who knows her better than her best friend?
Did you tell the girl, did you tell this other girl that she looked better than London?
Yes, I can tell a lot of girls in this crowd I didn't look better than her. Doesn't mean I want them.
Okay. Wow. Hold on. Wow. Now, you got a lot to learn, because if you do that, you should never say that when you're with somebody. Nobody's ever better looking than you.
Exactly. Are you listening?
No, really. Because, one, if you really care about the person you're with, you never want to hurt their feelings. And saying something like that hurts anybody's feelings. You know, believe me, I know I'm not Brad Pitt. And if my wife said, oh, some other guy was better looking than me, yeah, it would hurt my feelings. And I've been with my wife for 15 years.
We've been together 6 months.
I know.
6 months.
But still,
and
even 6 months.
One little thing like that hurts her feelings?
She's better looking, your friend's better looking than you?
So if I say her cooking's bad, is she gonna go and break up with me over that? If I say her pancakes are burnt.
But you're not saying those other pancakes are better.
IHOP pancakes are better than hers, and she gonna start crying all of a sudden.
You're gonna have problems in relationships if you don't listen. Hey man, you could take the advice or you could chuck it. Never tell another girl that she's prettier than the one you're with. You do that and you'll avoid a lot of problems.
Besides that, what else have I been doing?
I don't know.
Texting.
But you took a lie detector test, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so
what
we'll
do you
find out.
All right, I mean.
Do you see a future with your girlfriend?
I'm trying to move in with her, but apparently, if she accusing me of doing her best friend.
Where are you gonna move into?
An apartment, a house. We still haven't got that planned out yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's not gonna work if she keeps accusing me over little things like this.
You're right.
I mean, how can I trust her? How can she trust me?
But you trust her, right?
Maybe if you weren't sneaky, I could trust you.
Sneaky?
Sneaky.
Well, it is sneaky if you're hanging around with her and you're not telling her about it, right?
Thank you.
That's sneaky.
I mean, it's to better our relationship.
Hanging out with another female is to better our
It ain't
relationship.
another female, it's
really?
your best friend. We talked
Another
about you.
female.
What are you hoping happens today?
I'm hoping she get over this best friend
You
thing.
hoping you're proving that you can show that you never slept with her, blah, blah,
Yes,
blah.
I mean, Steve, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve. Steve.
Wow.
I don't know. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help. Let's bring out the other girl, Drea.
You're my best friend. You're like my sister. I would
So
never do
what?
this to you.
Apparently
Why are you
not.
accusing
Hold
me?
on,
I
first
would
of all,
never
first
do
of all,
this
you're
to
in
you.
my face
He's
right
like my
now.
brother. You wanted
in
us to get
space.
close.
You're in my
But
face.
you wanted us to
First
get
of all-
close, right?
So
you
what?
brought us
So you
together.
Okay,
you
so
brought us together.
If I text your man like that and hung out with your man behind your back, how would you feel? You already know you'd be mad.
Yeah, I would, but
Exactly.
you have to understand.
Now it's over.
But
It's
you
over.
have to
It's done. It's
understand
done.
that
It's done.
he's trying to get to know you. He's trying to move in with you.
So talk
He
to
wants
me.
be
What he
with
gotta talk to you
because
for?
we have a friendship.
Hey, you know, here, okay, hold on a second. You know, you just said it yourself. If you had a boyfriend and your best friend was sneaking around with your boyfriend, hanging out with them, you wouldn't like that, right?
Right.
She's your best friend. So why are you doing that to her?
Because now that she knows, she won't believe us.
Well, if you would have been open and honest
You
up
weren't
front,
sneaky about it.
it seemed like you had a crush on him.
But I didn't say it, he did.
I know, but did you
And
see
you
how
liked
you
it.
reacted?
Anybody in the crowd or anybody says, oh, you look nice or oh, you look pretty, you wouldn't be happy? You wouldn't feel good?
Not like the way you did.
Oh, he thought I was pretty. Come on now.
I don't even know what we asked Drea, but what are we hoping here for?
I mean, I hope it's not true, but if it is, they can go ahead and be together. I'm gonna go home.
If I wanted her, I would talk to her in the beginning.
But you didn't meet her in the beginning. But you didn't meet her in the beginning.
Hold on.
When I first met her, I started talking to her.
David, you want to be with...
You are now.
David, you want to be with London?
Exactly.
As friends.
The whole, we're here to straighten everything out
You
so I
wanna
can be with her.
So you want to be with her? You want to be with her?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
And you just want to be friends with both of them?
I'm friends with both of them.
All right.
And I feel like I'm always in the middle. I feel like he tells me stuff about her, she tells me stuff about him, and I'm just in the middle.
Drea, you were given a lie detector test. You came all the way here to prove that you guys are just friends, right?
Right.
All right.
One compliment.
Do you want to be in a relationship with David? You answered no. The results for that question is you didn't tell the truth.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Really?
Said that you lied.
Okay.
And then we asked you, have you ever had sexual intercourse with David? You said no. And the results for your lie detector test is she didn't tell the truth.
Wow, really, Drea? Was it good? Was it good? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Please come. Did you enjoy it? Let me know. Was it worth it?
It's not true.
Was it? So the test is lying. Everybody's lying. So you didn't answer the question. Was it good? Was it worth it?
What'd you say, Drea, hold on. What'd you say if David fails, that if you both failed, wouldn't that be kind of like a lot of evidence against you?
Yeah, I kind of would.
Now, if he passes, then I would say, you know what, maybe there's a mix-up with the lie detector test, right?
Because he's a friendly liar.
Nothing to
Let's
worry
see.
about.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, we'll see.
I said I wanted to be with her, I'll be with her.
David, you were asked, do you want to be in a relationship with Drea? And you answered no. And you didn't tell the truth either to that question.
Oh. It didn't tell the
So
truth.
he
I'm not
failed
surprised.
about wanting to be in a relationship with you. How does that make you feel?
Good.
I'm shocked and sad.
You ain't sad. Shut up. Next.
And then we asked him, have you ever had sexual intercourse with Drea? And you answered no. But same result, you
You
failed
lied.
too.
Probably in a dream, probably in a dream.
You lied.
In a dream, wow.
You lied. So you lied, really? Really?
I lied.
Really, you
No,
lied
I
for real?
didn't. I didn't.
Apparently you did.
Apparently I did.
So it's just magical that you both failed, right? Really? You failed and you failed.
It's not true.
Steve, what did the test say?
That they both failed.
Thank you.
Not true.
Thank you. So, y'all go ahead, be together, do all that good stuff. I'm gonna go home.
I just
Yeah.
want to ask you.
I'm done.
Hey,
I'm
London,
going home.
London. Good luck to you, honey. I hope it works out for you. The facts of it is, this isn't like a really serious show where we just found out shocking results. This isn't, a crime hasn't been committed. We're not breaking up a family here.
You really are.
Man, you probably just
We're
did.
really not.
Probably
really
just did.
We're breaking up 2 teenagers that are dating. That's what and honestly, I'm not doing anything. You're doing anything you're doing with your actions and what you're doing. You chose to come on the show. You thought that you could beat a lie detector test, which at your young age you found out that you cannot do. And listen, if you want to be with him, if you slept with him, I really don't care. I don't. If you want to see him, if you guys go home and start dating tomorrow, good luck to both of you. I really do. I hope things work out for you. The one bad thing, though, is when you start burning your friends, when you start doing things behind their back, your best friends, that's not good.
It's not true. I didn't do it.
And if you conduct yourself that way, if you sell yourself out, your friendship, okay, you walk off now.
Or something.
Now we're down to 1. And I'm just trying to give you good advice. That's all. Nobody's yelling at you. I'm not going to throw you off my stage.
Go ahead, Steve.
You've done nothing. Again, you're what, 21 years old?
20.
20 years old. You know what? You shouldn't be committed to anybody. You should go out and date 100 women. You know what I mean? You should go out.
I try not to. I only want one. I only need one.
Okay. Now, do you consider yourself a good guy?
I try to be my best of ability.
You try to be a good guy, right?
Yeah.
So now, would you lie to Steve Wilkos?
No.
Okay. So now here's your chance to, I just want to clarify for the audience, the people watching at home, and I want you to tell the truth, David, okay? Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
It's just you and me on stage, the girls are gone. Did you sleep with Drea?
Steve, I didn't.
All right. If you want to stick to that story, that's pretty good. And it doesn't matter, because I don't think you're going to be dating London in the near future. And I think Drea will take you, and, you know, good for you. And But you know what? In the future, you don't want to hurt people's feelings. And even though this isn't the most serious of subjects, the one thing I would think, you know, there has to be something in you that prevents you from sleeping with girlfriends, best friends, and stuff like that. You know what? You're a young guy. You're going to make mistakes, and that part we all go through. But you got to, you know, make a distinction of, you know what? I can't do that because not only is she going to break up with her boyfriend and feel bad, but then I'm taking her best friend away from her too. And that's the part that sucks. And that's the part that you should avoid, okay? Good luck. Okay. Roxanna swore that her boyfriend Emmett was sleeping with her sister Kay. But Kay said her sister was her best friend and she'd never hurt her. Take a look at their story. How long you been with this guy?
We've been together 3 years. We have a 15-month-old baby daughter. And we got into the relationship while I was with another man, and I was cheating on with Emmett.
You were cheating on the other guy with Emmett?
Yeah. So Emmett got some insecure issues, you know, with me, as
Once
thinking
a cheater,
that
always a cheater?
Yes,
Yeah.
thinking that I was out cheating on him all the time and things like that. So our relationship got pretty bad. So we broke up, and then I ended up getting with one of his best friend. And yeah, and you know, we fooled around. Me and Emmett eventually end up getting back together. I wanted to be honest with him and let him know, you know, what had happened while we were split up.
And how did he react to the news that you slept with his?
He was highly upset. It hurt him really bad.
He wants to marry you.
And I want to marry him.
Except for the fact that you think he's sleeping with your sister.
Yes.
Do you really believe that?
Yes. I really do.
Why?
In my bedroom, I had found a used condom in the trash can. So it made me feel like he was doing something with her when I was at work behind my back.
And he doesn't use those with you?
And he does not use those with me, no.
You know, I'm tired of all these accusations and everything of you saying I'm cheating on you. You know, I'll never have sex with your fat ass sister, double wide trailer when I got a beautiful ass girl right here in front of me all the time. Why would I do that? Why would I do that to you? When I want to marry you, when I want to have our family together, why would I do it?
Because I can't trust you, because you're always out doing stuff, and then
You can't trust me? You can't even let me go out for 30 minutes for you to trust me. How can you do that?
You guys are always downstairs looking at each other, talking,
because
conversation.
normal people talk to other people's family members.
And you never
Normal
even have
people
that
do that.
care. You never look at me the way you look at her. You guys are always talking. You never say anything. You never.
I tell you every day how beautiful
And
you
then,
are.
and
I tell
then
you
I
every day how much I
go into
love
the trash can and I find something, and they're like,
at family member's house.
She thinks that you're sleeping with her sister.
Why would I even do that when I want to marry her?
You want to marry her?
Yeah, I want to marry her.
Yeah. Well, I could give you a reason why you might do that, because she says she saw.
She's messed around with him after 2 days of us being broke up.
Which
2 days.
Sucked, right?
Yeah, it broke my heart.
Broke your heart.
Because
well, I'm saying that might be a reason why you would do that.
I wouldn't do it even to spite her. I wouldn't do it to spite her. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Do you cheat on him?
No.
Ever?
Never. I love him with all my heart.
I think sometimes she
soul.
accuses me of cheating so much because she has a guilty conscience.
Does she go out?
No, I do not think so.
Did you sleep with your sister's
Definitely
boyfriend?
not.
Why
I
do you
would
think
never do that to her.
You would never do
that
that
in a
to her?
million years.
Have you ever made sexual advances towards your girlfriend's sister, Kay? You said no. Have you ever had sexual physical contact with your girlfriend's sister, Kay? And you said no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with your girlfriend's sister, Kay? And he said no. While in a relationship with Roxanna, have you ever had sexual physical contact with anyone else? He said no. While in a relationship with Roxanna, have you ever had sexual intercourse with anyone else? And he said no. They came back all the same. They came back that you told the truth.
What's up? Think about that. You can't even think about that. What is up? You can't even think that I'm a cheater.
Sorry, I'm so...
We asked Roxanna, while in a relationship with Emmett, have you ever had sexual physical contact with anyone else? She said, of course not. No. While in a relationship with Emmett, have you ever had sexual intercourse with anyone else? And she said, no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with that one particular friend of Emmett's? Because she said they just fooled around. But they didn't have sexual intercourse.
Yeah, that's what she was telling
me. And when
me.
we asked her about it, have you had sexual intercourse with that one particular friend? She said no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
I'm what? That's not true. That isn't true. I never had sex with no other guys. While we've been in a relationship, I never had sex with no other guys.
You ain't gonna stop me from doing nothing. I proved my honesty to you, and you just totally lied. So when I want to go out, I don't even have to tell you when I'm going out. I'm going.
So I want to know what the one that was lied about, because I've never did anything.
You lied about all of them.
I did not.
Well, you did.
I did not have. That's a lie. I have never been with another man. I swear. My
slept with.
I've never, well, we've been in a relationship, have did nothing.
But you told
with
him
another.
you did not sleep with this, and you did.
I did not sleep with.
She couldn't even remember if she's gay.
That's a lie.
Let me rephrase that.
That is a lie.
You're done.
That
You're
is a lie.
done. Good.
That is a lie. I've never. That's a lie.
She's out there. She went out that stage. She wants you, man. She wants you. She wants you to come home, and then she wants to go out drinking sometimes, and
do what she wants.
Right. Or you could go out that door and say, you know what? I'm going to take care of my responsibilities with my daughter, but I'm going out this door to lead a very exciting, untied down life.
I'm still going back to the one I love.
You know,
still going
then
back
go
to
out
the one
that
I
door.
love.
Roberta had a 40th birthday bash, but what should have been a great night turned into chaos. Roberta claimed that her boyfriend Brian and her best friend Jennifer had sex the night of her party. Watch what happened.
Well, Steve, about a little over a month ago, I moved her in with me and my boyfriend.
and she wasn't doing so good where she was, and I wanted to try to help her out. So I moved her in my home, and they acted strange around each other. They wouldn't talk to each other, wouldn't say 2 words to each other. And they were also, every Monday they were home alone while I was at work till midnight. And she wouldn't leave the home on Mondays. She'd leave any other day, but on Mondays she wouldn't leave. So on my birthday, which was Tuesday last week, I thought, well, you know, these suspicions, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of having all these suspicions. I want to know the truth. So I put my phone on record and just put it under the couch. I went to the grocery store to get buy my birthday dinner that I was going to cook for myself. I come back home about a little over an hour later. I listened to the recording at least 50 times.
You listened to it 50 times?
At least 50 times. And somebody's having sex on my recording.
And you think it's Brian?
I'm positive.
You're positive. How long you and Brian been together?
Off and on for 17 years.
Well, that's a long time together.
Yeah, it is.
You've been friends, she said, since you've been 12 years old.
Yes, 5th grade.
5th grade. And she says that you're her best friend, that she would never do anything like that to you.
I don't believe her. I don't trust her anymore.
28 years being best friends?
Yeah, I don't trust her. I don't trust him. I just don't trust anybody right now.
Okay. You brought the recording for us to listen to. Why don't we play that recording now? You listened to that tape 50 times?
It was a lot longer than that.
And when you listen to that, you hear what?
I hear her moaning and groaning. I hear him saying things too.
I hear a TV.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any sex on that tape. I mean, nothing that would make me believe that anybody was having sex.
It's my best friend. Why would I think anything like that without...
Well, because you did have a threesome with her and your boyfriend years ago, right?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
I don't know why they're saying that. That is not true. They had a thing one time, but I never was involved in that. Never.
But they both saying, your boyfriend's saying that you had a threesome with them.
I was sleeping apparently because I was not involved in it.
So you're saying it was a twosome?
It was a twosome with him and her.
And they told you they had a twosome?
Yeah, they said it was my idea. I was drunk and I passed out.
Oh, and you said, hey, go have sex with each other.
That's what they're saying.
How long ago was that?
2009. They've never ever told me anything about it until 3 days ago.
Oh, you found out about this 3 days ago?
About the so-called threesome? Yes,
Right.
3 days ago. Why wouldn't they say anything about it until now? 5 years later, I just found out I'm supposedly supposed to have a threesome with these people?
Yeah, I mean, if you have a threesome, you want to know about it.
I wouldn't know about it. I wouldn't know about it. It didn't happen.
Well, I'm saying, you would, I think most people would want to know. Let's bring out your friend for the past 28 years, Jennifer.
Really? You would bring me on this show after 28
No,
years
you
thinking
did
that
this to me,
I slept with
Jennifer.
your
It's on
boyfriend? No,
recording.
you're a stupid bitch.
It's on
It ain't
recording.
me
No,
on there.
you're the
I would do this to
You're
you.
the whore.
No, you're a stupid bitch, and all I want
touch me, I'll bust
Don't,
you.
don't touch each other. Don't touch each other.
You slander me, my name,
Because
through social media.
you're
No, I didn't do
a whore.
anything. The first time I've heard this tape,
Oh, my
there's no sex
God.
on that tape. Your brain,
You just stay away
your
from
brain
me.
is twisted.
No, your brain's
your brain
twisted.
is twisted.
You just
bitch.
want everything
You're
that
a
I
liar.
have.
You want to act like
I
you're
try to
innocent
help
victim.
you.
You want to act like the threesome didn't happen. You was
Oh
kissing
my
me
God,
on my
I don't
wall
have
in
to
the
act
house.
because it didn't
You didn't kiss
happen.
me. You didn't put me up against the wall.
Oh
and
my
kiss
God,
me.
we're gonna
You're
find
a
out
liar.
today.
Yeah,
We'll see who the
we
liar
will.
is.
What,
Yeah, we will.
what happened with the threesome?
We were partying at my house. Sorry.
I want to know every detail.
Come on, I'd like to know every detail.
Well, we was all partying, drinking.
The three of you.
The three of us, her, me, and Brian. Me and her started kissing.
You two.
Yes, me and her started kissing on the wall.
And you don't remember this part?
Yes, she knows.
We
She's
might-
just
we
embarrassed
have-
and don't want to say nothing.
We have kissed. We did not have a threesome.
Okay. So you started kissing.
Yes. And one thing led to another. We went into the bedroom.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't skip over the good parts.
I guess we got naked and got in my bed. She, I guess, must have been not feeling it too much anymore because she said she was going to go to sleep. She told us
You're
to finish.
such a liar.
No, you're a liar.
What happened
She
to the
told us to
laundry
finish.
room? What about
She
the
told us
laundry
to
room?
finish, so me and him met back up in the laundry room at my house. We finished the thing.
And then you woke up and did you tell her, hey,
We woke up all on the same bed. She was in the middle. He was on one side. I was on the other side.
And did you say, hey, me and Brian finished?
We
or-
didn't say
Yeah, it's
anything. Like we didn't even talk about it again.
Right, because it was kind of awkward.
Right.
Now she says her birthday was last week.
Yes.
She turns 40, and it's a big birthday in somebody's life. And that for her birthday present, you slept with her
That's a
boyfriend.
lie. It's a lie. I was asleep when she went to the store. I woke up maybe 15 minutes before she came home. She came in. I helped her put the groceries up. I didn't screw your man.
She says Monday's your favorite day of the week
I don't even know what she's talking about Monday.
because she works till midnight and that you're sleeping all day with Brian.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I can't even stand him. I
Oh,
can't
well,
even
why
stand him
wouldn't
for
you leave and go on your dinner date then that night, the day before my birthday?
Because
why? Why didn't you?
Why
just,
did I
why'd
tell
stay
you?
home?
Because I wasn't attracted to the man that wanted to take me out to dinner.
Any
We'll
other
see about
times did
that.
you have sex with Brian other than that threesome
Never.
night? If you couldn't stand Brian, why did you have sex with him?
Back then, I didn't hate him as much as I do right now.
Why do you hate him now?
Because he's put her through a lot of stuff. I've sat there and been with,
And you haven't?
with her when she has sat and cried because he's cheated on her numerous times. She's had to put him out of the house. I mean, all the mental
Is that
anguish.
true?
And you had to make it worse?
All the mental anguish. She knows I hate him. I would never be with him again.
Let's bring out Brian.
Sit there and tell all these people that me, you had something. You're lucky I was drunk.
We
to
had
be
a
with
threesome.
that.
It
We
don't
never
matter.
had a damn threesome.
We did.
No, we
were
did
in the
not.
laundry
You
room.
two
You're a
kissed.
liar.
I mean, you had sex
You're
and
a
never
liar.
went to a bed.
Did we have sex on her birthday,
We
Brian?
didn't
No,
have
we did
a
not.
threesome.
No, we did
You,
not.
And
you
I
two
can't
slept
believe that I have
together.
to be on
You
your
two.
side because I hate
Hold
you
on.
so much.
Why are you so angry with her?
Because she's a homewrecker.
What did I
She's
do?
trying to get me in her split because these two
What
had
did
an
I
affair
do?
before, and she
What
wants
the
to be
hell
out
did
business
I
to get back
do?
with
But
her.
she's
I
saying,
come to
hold
her
on,
house to
hold
wait
on.
for her.
You both have cheated on me.
How you gonna sit there and tell her I cheated on? Tell these people out here I cheat on her.
Because
Have
you
you
have.
ever seen me cheat on her? Have I walked in a bar and seen you? Who I'm with? You ever seen me with a woman at a bar? Hell no.
Whatever
So how
you
you gonna
say,
sit there and
Brian.
lie and
It
tell these
doesn't
people I cheat on
matter.
her?
What matters is
I don't-
what I think. And I
don't
think
care.
you've cheated on
Do
me
you?
numerous
Well, I don't care what
times.
you think. Where's the damn results at? Get them out.
I
I'll show
think
you
you've
that
cheated on me numerous times,
All
and
right,
I
well,
would love to know.
we have Jennifer's first. All right, Jennifer came here. We asked Jennifer, in the past month, have you had sexual physical contact with Brian? You said no. In the past month, have you had sexual intercourse with Brian? You said no. Besides the one time in 2009, have you had sexual contact with Brian? You answered no. Besides the one time in 2009, have you had sexual intercourse with Brian? And you said no. Did Roberta initiate the threesome in 2009? She said yes. Every question, the result came back the same, and it came back that Jennifer told the truth.
Thank you. Kiss my ass, bitch! Kiss my ass! Kiss
I'm
this
done
big
with you
fat
guys.
ass. That's
I
what
swear,
you need
I'm
to
done.
do. Yeah, come on!
Come back out.
She keeps cussing at me. I'm going to hit her.
Roberta, can you relate to this story? Need my help? Call 1-888-STEVE-07. In the past month, have you had sexual physical contact with Jennifer? And he said no. In the past month, have you had sexual intercourse with Jennifer? He said no. Besides the one time in 2009, have you had sexual contact with Jennifer? And he answered no. Besides the one time in 2009, have you had sexual intercourse with Jennifer? He said no. Did Roberta initiate the threesome in 2009? And he said yes. And the results for his lie detector test came back all the same. And they came back that Brian also told the truth.
I did not cheer. Now let's get to the other results. You don't have no results for her.
What do you feel about that? You were wrong about them having sex on your birthday.
I told you. So you know now.
It means you haven't messed with Jennifer. It
I
don't
ain't
mean you
messed with
haven't messed with
nobody.
anyone
Now you
else.
gonna bring up somebody else.
I don't
Hey,
trust.
okay, if
I
I'm
don't
by
care who
myself
messed
with her.
just me.
Maybe you were drinking a lot that night that you forgot about the threesome.
You stirred it up, but
Maybe
you,
I did
we
tell you
not
guys
have a
to go do
threesome.
it like you
To
said.
the whole
I don't
world,
know.
we did not have a threesome.
I just don't remember that.
But you did initiate it.
But they both passed.
Okay. And I don't know if I passed, but we're about to find out.
In the past 2 years, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone other than Brian? You said no. In the past 2 years, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Brian? You said no. And you told the truth.
It doesn't tell me that you have been faithful.
I just screw it all, don't I?
You seem very unhappy.
I am unhappy.
And just with being quiet, why are you?
I'm unhappy because I can't trust him.
Well, then why do you stay with them?
I just love him too much.
Oh,
I don't
come
know what to
on.
do.
Did he ever tell you happy birthday?
No,
I
never.
didn't think so.
You didn't get her anything.
Why should I? Why the hell I was
Come
still out on her
on,
birthday?
why should you?
Steve, when you're accused of doing something you didn't
You're
do.
a grown man.
Yeah,
17
it
years
don't
with,
matter.
17 years with a woman, you don't wish her happy birthday on her 40th birthday?
Watch that. Then again, here, hell, them two probably be the ones getting married.
If you believe me, you would already knew.
The
recording. You knew right here. What recording? That recording was nothing.
Steve hit the nail on the head. It was a TV.
It wasn't me. I told you that.
Yeah, and the recording.
Here's the thing I want to say, Roberta. He didn't even wish you happy birthday.
No.
Why are the two of you together?
That's a good question.
There's no happiness. They're fired.
Are you happy?
He's happy with me only because I do what he wants. I say what he wants.
And pays all the bills.
When he wants.
She pays all the
And
bills.
now that you're 40 and you're halfway through your life, do you want to continue living your life that way?
I don't want to live like this. I still haven't got the answer if he's been faithful. No, I'm not. I'm not going to live like this.
So at some point in your life, you got to say, I'm a big girl now. I'm going to make the decisions I want. What do you want to do right here and now?
Yeah, walk out that door if you're going with her, and then I'll walk out that one.
There you go.
That's a good idea.
I watch Steve Wilkos. I know how it rolls. So get your ass going. I'll walk out that way. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Nobody wants you. Let him go.
Well, right there is an act. That he's hoping that you run after him. Or
No, I don't. I want her to stay where the hell she's at.
If you know that you're going to be with him, then I do want you to go out that door because life is real. And if you think you're going to be with him, which I think you are.
Come on, Bert.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I have to do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
But like I said, it's your life.
I don't want it. That's right, I don't. I don't have to. Goodbye, Brian.
If that's really the case, walk out that door.
No, I'm going out this door. I'm not.